Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. New images released from an apartment in the Athens suburb of Ayi Anargiri are shedding light on the conditions in which 3 young children had been living for years. The children aged 7, 5 and 3 were found inside an apartment described as unsanitary and dangerous, with mold, exposed electrical wiring and makeshift constructions throughout the home. According to reports, repeated complaints had been made and social services had intervened several times, but conditions inside the apartment reportedly continued to deteriorate. A witness speaking to Mega said the home had been cleaned about a year ago and that beds, curtains and other essential items had been provided for the children. However, those improvements did not last and many of the items were later discarded. The children's 31-year-old mother had reportedly filed a domestic violence threat complaint against the children's father around 6 months ago. Authorities say the children remain hospitalized at a pediatric hospital until they can be transferred to a protective care facility. The parents remain in custody and are expected to face trial on charges related to exposing minors to danger. A fatal road accident on the island of Rhodes has claimed the lives of a 54-year-old woman and her 20-year-old daughter following a collision on the Rhodes Lindos National Road. According to preliminary reports, the vehicle carrying the 2 women collided with another car under circumstances that remain under investigation. The impact caused the vehicle to overturn and left it heavily damaged. Firefighters rushed to the scene and used hydraulic rescue tools to cut through the wreckage in an effort to free the victims. Both women were recovered unconscious and were later pronounced dead. 3 people traveling in the second vehicle sustained minor injuries and were transported to Rhodes General Hospital as a precaution. Witnesses told local media that the mother and daughter had reportedly entered the service road on a green light, while the second vehicle was traveling at a high speed before the collision. Authorities are continuing to investigate the exact circumstances of the crash. 5 suspects arrested in Corinth in connection with a large-scale fraud operation are expected to testify before judicial authorities today. According to investigators, the group operated as a coordinated call center with members posing as bank employees, social security officials, representatives of Greece's electricity distribution operator, and accountants. Authorities say the suspects contacted victims by phone and convinced them to gather cash and valuable belongings, which were later collected by accomplices working for the organization. Police believe the fraud ring operated with a clear hierarchy and highly organized methods. In addition to the 5 arrests already made, investigators have identified 9 more individuals linked to the case, while authorities believe the total number of people involved may be significantly larger. According to reports, the organization is suspected of stealing more than €1.5 million through scams targeting at least 96 victims. Authorities near Thessaloniki are investigating after a dead dolphin was discovered next to a garbage bin in the area. The dolphin was found in an advanced state of decomposition. According to reports, the animal is believed to have washed ashore before being discarded in the trash by unknown individuals without any notification to the relevant authorities. Because of the condition of the carcass, officials said it could not be transferred for a forensic examination. Sanitary burial procedures will now be carried out instead. The incident is not believed to be isolated. Another dead dolphin was reportedly found on May 9th in a nearby town. In that case, the founder of a wildlife rescue and rehabilitation team was informed and transported the animal for forensic examination in an effort to determine the cause of death. New footage broadcast by Mega is drawing attention to widespread pedestrian traffic violations on the roads of Athens. The report shows pedestrians crossing streets while distracted by mobile phones, ignoring traffic signals and moving through busy roads without the right of way. In one case, a pedestrian was filmed crossing a major avenue diagonally at a point without a crosswalk or traffic lights, climbing over a dividing island and weaving between moving vehicles. Cameras on Theseus Avenue also recorded dozens of people crossing against red lights within just a few minutes, with some drivers forced to brake at the last moment to avoid collisions. Despite the growing number of pedestrian-related traffic accidents, many people continue to ignore Greece's highway traffic code. According to the report, 65 pedestrians lost their lives on Greek roads in 2025 alone, including 36 men and 29 women. Another 69 people suffered serious injuries, while more than 1,700 others were lightly injured. Under Greece's traffic code, pedestrians who violate red traffic signals can face fines of €30, although enforcement remains limited. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.